Control descent.
Sunlight. I've been dreaming of it for months. But it's hard to enjoy alone. The crash seems so long ago now. Father was right. We shouldn't have gone so deep. They do not want us down there. Despite my best efforts, ill health is taking hold of me. Marguerite and Father are already part of this incredible planet. It's reassuring to know that when I go, I'll join them. Until then, well, there's always the view.
Okay, nice. We should be just about done with the Twitch ads. I am almost ready to get us started. Just kind of fiddling with a couple of things here, making sure that the mic is good. I think it's in a good spot. All right, nice. Woo! Alrighty, welcome back to Thirsty Thursday. Welcome back finally to Subnautica. I hadn't realized the last time I played was like May 1st, so it's been like over a month. It wasn't intended to be that long of a hiatus from Subnautica. It's just we had a few games lined up that we wound up playing. We did some Stanley Parable, some Dead by Daylight, and a couple others that we mixed in. So we just kind of did some different stuff. But I've been kind of planning to get back into Subnautica for a while now. So it feels good to be back for sure. Yeah, so for this one, I don't know if you saw, I put it in our normal Google Doc thing I link on Twitch, and I did a little, there's a little command, ! Subnautica, that'll link you to the, our new little Google Doc with the new quests and stuff. But I'll quickly show it right now, I guess, right before we get into it. The idea for this playthrough, it is going to be a hardcore run like what we were doing before, but with extra requirements just to make it a little more tricky and a little weirder. Sorry, that's working. Yep, I can see my hand. It's okay. Yep. That should now be showing you this. Boop. Okay, nice. Subnautica houseboat playthrough basically. So the idea is we're not building a proper base. We're using our Cyclops submarine, which I'm going to call the Sub Hub. is going to be our mobile base. So we can't really put down a proper base of any kind. So we're, aside from like any like thing that we really need, like the moon pool in this version of in this game is the only place where we can build like other vehicle upgrades and stuff. Like for our prawn suit or mini sub the sea moth, we can only build their upgrades at a moon pool. Plus, we can only change their color, I think, at a moon pool. So we're gonna build a moon pool somewhere once we get the resources. But the caveat is that we're only gonna be able to go there once per stream for 5 minutes. So we can't really do much there, but we can at least go there when we need to build stuff. But we'll have to be efficient. We're also going to have some little missions like before, so you can redeem for us to search one of the Degassi bases. We'll basically go in that order, so we'll find, as we go deeper into the world, we'll go one at a time. Floating Island, Jelly Shroom to the Grand Reef. The precursor missions are like the alien places. We'll find those as we go, but you can give me missions to do that. The research missions, we can kind of go a little out of order, but yeah, that's the basic stuff. If you want to see me go to a certain area and do like some scans, we will do that mission. Boons are going to be helpful things that you can give us, so you can let us visit the moon pool the one time per stream, but we will have to build it first. Eventually I'll make like a nice little rec room somewhere random on the map, and we can go there once per stream to just chill. If you'd like, I'll make a couple little underwater farm things, but there'll only be like 3 of them, like for the whole playthrough. And then the small supply cache are one of the ones that's actually ready today. There are going to be 7 little underwater locker things hidden in the kelp forest, so we can try to go and find some of those as we play today. And then we'll have some weird experiments that we can try. So anytime you guys want to try one of these, we'll do them. And if you have other suggestions, by all means, you can make those requests. But yeah, like for starters, I just know for floaters, we can try to see what happens when we try to make certain different creatures and things float. That's kind of the idea to start with. But yeah, more as we go. Let me quit yapping and get into the game. So I did a little bit of stuff to prepare this this playthrough, because before I just played it straight up from the beginning of the game, like from spawn like normal, but it took me forever to get the Cyclops stuff, so we wound up using a base for like half of the playthrough anyways. So for this one, I spawned in the Cyclops. I haven't named it or anything, but we have the Cyclops with the little basic starting supplies that they give you. I think I just put them in here, right? Yeah, the 2 flares, the 2 waters, and the food, and all that stuff that you start the game with. I moved into the Cyclops, and we're going to use this as our starting pod and as our mobile base. Plus, I built us a fabricator because you start with that in the pod anyways. So this is what we're going to use for the whole playthrough. Again, we can maybe build a moon pool, we can maybe build a couple things, but this is pretty much where it's going to go.
Seek fluid intake.
So we're kind of living the nomad lifestyle. We can build some stuff inside, like when we get maybe marble melons and stuff eventually. We can try to get Subby! Yo! Subby time! Hey Chokemeister, how you doing? Just giving the little rundown of what this playthrough is going to be. But yeah, we're nomads, proper nomads, where we start with the Cyclops as our starting pod / mobile base. So the Cyclops, the fabricator, the basic starting stuff that they give you, and that's what we get for the playthrough. So we kind of have to go around the whole world / playthrough like this, with the exception of like we'll put down a moon pool somewhere once we get the resources, just because we need to. The most important thing, we need to make our vehicles look cool and give them names. But then the other thing is we'll build vehicle upgrades there. But apart from that, everything else that can just run on the Cyclops will run on the Cyclops. Ooh, RimWorld has a new updates. Trying to figure out what mods are broken and what ones still work. Nice. Gotcha. Yeah. So one of the little so when it comes to like our little quest redeems, again, some of them aren't ready because I haven't built like a random rec room. We don't have the moon pool built yet, and I haven't put like underwater farms. There'll be like only 3 for the playthrough. So if we we'll do that as it goes. But the one that is ready today is in the kelp forest area near where the pod is, kind of near where we're at. There are 7 hidden little underwater lockers, little supply caches that we can maybe try to find to give us a little bit of help at the start, I guess, with some of our supplies. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at. The rest of the redeems should pretty much all be good. The troll sounds should work. The beep the horn redeem to make us, again, to give us our main mission is to run back immediately and do this. That mission is still good. Redeeming the mission from our little Google Doc that we've got linked is good. Our new little command / Subnautica should be working, unless my spelling is bad. Nice. Yeah, see, there we go. So that'll give us a little link to the doc. Yeah, that's all kind of working. We should definitely have some food and water right now. Yeah, we're gonna need to start getting some water.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Oh, by the way, our little banner next to where my TV is at the bottom of the screen, near where like the stream labels and the jar and stuff all are. That's what are we calling this one? It's one of the stream boss banners, nautical despot or whatever. I'm gonna have more of those little themes, but yeah, again, that's something that will normally be tied into the stream boss. Usually, that's just got the different scuffed face swapped pictures of me in there. So usually it's going to be that until somebody becomes stream boss. Then you can choose stuff between like the Subnautica one, Wasteland Warlord. I'm going to keep adding more as I go, but yeah, so that's why there's like those little different pictures in the background that'll be kind of fading in and out and cycling through. So yeah, we're going the Subnautica. It seems on brand for Subnautica today. But yeah, sorry it took me extra long to get things started. But I think after I have to take my break and have dinner and then come back, I'm going to do the second stream also Subnautica, just to kind of make up for lost time. I'm not doing 2 separate games today. I'm just going to do 2 Subnautica streams. Mostly because I'm really excited to be back either way. So yeah. Alright, most important thing real quick first is to rename this to the Sub Hub. This is our central hub, our home base for the whole playthrough, so it needs the appropriate name. And this one made me laugh when I thought of it, so this is what it is. We can figure out the colors and stuff later on. I think right now we need to start scanning resources. Part of the reason why I had to be limited in what I could set up for like those other things that we find is I didn't want to go and give myself all of the blueprints because I was worried I wouldn't be able to undo that, and then I'd just start with all the blueprints. So there's a bunch of stuff I couldn't quite build, but those little supply caches should be around somewhere. Plus, we can start exploring, especially if anyone wants to redeem any of the things. We can go and start doing research missions too. The research mission thing is basically just you kind of pick one of the biomes we haven't gone through yet, and we'll start trying to crash fish. We'll start trying to scan all of the flora, fauna, all the big features of that biome as best as we can. Good grief, man. You know, the one thing I didn't build for myself is a med kit fabricator, and I'm pretty sure they give you one of those on the escape pod, but I don't think I made that for our sub yet, so I'm actually at a little bit of a disadvantage when it comes to that. Oh my god, the oxygen. Oh, I forgot how little oxygen you get right away. Oh, this is... Dude, early game can be super sketchy a lot of the times. I think we want to start getting just some of the basic normal supplies we're going to need. Some titanium, some of that. Oh, you know what? If I can find some metal salvage, perfect. Metal salvage would be good. We can start getting a bunch of titanium, start building some stuff. We can still build locker. Wait, we can't build yet. We have some locker space, but we need a habitat builder before we can build more lockers. I didn't think of that. Shoot. All right, we do have to be a little bit careful about our storage, but I think we have more built-in storage on the Cyclops, even with its own weird built-in lockers, than we do on, like, the escape pod. We have to, right? You'd think we would have to have more, but... You know, the other thing, for this playthrough from the last time we had been playing is as funny as it was to do it. Oh my god, that was a crash fish. Are we gonna die before I even get very far into this? Dude, we're gonna die. I'm so low on health. We haven't even really started. Oh, this is raw. I keep getting bombarded by crash fish. But if we don't die to crash fish, the one thing that'll be a little bit nicer this time around, for me anyways, is we're not doing the vegan thing, so I can just eat / cook the fish and turn them into water and stuff as needed. Different challenge. Maybe one day we'll do like a crazy one where we try to combine a bunch of different hardcore challenges that we've done, but for now I think just the proper houseboat one like this will be a good enough challenge on its own. But yeah. I wasn't ready for how many, like just exactly how many crash fish we're gonna keep coming in out of nowhere. Christ. See, I like grabbed, the weird thing with the timing of that one was I grabbed a second bladderfish and was checking to see if it would come into the inventory or not, or what was going on. And while I was looking at that, the crash fish just like looked like it just spawned right next to me and just crept up out of nowhere. And so at first I thought like it had glitched and was like, wait, what's going on with the other bladderfish? But no, it was just the crash fish coming out of nowhere. Ah, these things, dude. Oh, the other thing we should try to be looking for, it's more like for the goofy roleplay part of it, but we're going to try to do like experiments and try different goofy weird stuff. One of the things we're going to try to use are those floater things. We're going to try to do some experiments with those. So when we do see some, I should just try to grab some floaters and collect them. Ideally, I'd want to just make like a separate locker for some of them, but for now, we're kind of just doing whatever we can with whatever we've got, right? Let me see if I can make anything out of this stuff I've collected. Also, you know what? I wasn't going to go in the pod at all, but I forgot to build us a medkit fabricator. Let me just grab one from the thing, if it has one, and then after that, we're done. After this, we're not coming back here, but just to get because that is one of the starting supplies you should get is a med kit, and I totally forgot about that. That's just on me for the bad prep, but I can't remember what all I put in like the supply cache stuff when I was prepping things, but yeah, I like turn a couple of the little dev command things on, like it can give you a habitat builder thing. It lets you just build stuff without cost. And I just gave, I think, like, no oxygen drain while I was doing that stuff just to build some things. But when you leave and then come back, all that stuff is turned off. So it's back to a proper playthrough. So that's kind of how I was doing those things. That's how I set up the goofy secret room thing we did before. was that's how I set it up. I just turned on the little dev mode thing. And then, came like left the game and then came back in, and it was back to the normal survival mode. The broom closet, that was definitely a broom closet and nothing else. Nice. All right, that's a good bit of water. Some water. Definitely, yeah, just turn all the metal salvage into titanium. And then see what out of our gear we can make right away. Oh, you know what I should do is start grabbing creepvine seeds. I can make some silicone rubber we'll need, and we'll start needing some, I think, lubricant for some things. Ooh, batteries are going to be clutch for some things. Equipment. Ooh, O2 tank? Yes, let's start getting more oxygen as soon as I can. I would definitely like to do that. High capacity O2 tank, needs some silver, some glass, and okay, that's a little bit off for now, but batteries are gonna start being important for those. Ooh, see, rubber for that. Well, the air bladder is actually helpful early game. Gonna need a bit of rubber. 1, 2, 3, at least 3 bits of silicone rubber. 3, Four or five, actually. Yeah. Ooh, alright. Alright. Let's do that. 100%. Oh, also, you know what? We can make batteries. We're going to want a little bit of batteries. I grabbed an uneven number of acid mushrooms. That's weird. Alright. That's good for now. Yeah, you know, we're like right near some creep vines. Let's start with this. Couple of these right over here. Watch out for the stalkers. Stalkers have been fine, honestly, so far. It's really just been the crash fish that keep getting me. Oh! I spoke too soon. Nope, he was just eating the seeds, I guess. Alright, never mind. Dude, see, even that one, we could actually dodge them pretty well, but yeah, the crash fish so far are our nemesis. Alright, we could turn a bunch of that into the cotton rubber. 1, 2. I think 3 of them need to be turned into that. Then maybe we can do some more into lubricant. I think I'll go 2 lubricant and then maybe 1 more silicone rubber for now. Nice. Now we can start building a couple things. Fins to go faster, that's definitely a good one. Scanner, oh, repair tool, knife. I can probably build all of these. Yeah, I can build all 3 of those. 1. 2. And the scanner. Nice. Hey, Abraxos! Hey, how are you? Welcome to the stream, man. Getting back into some Subnautica today. I've been doing a bunch of different, like, hardcore playthroughs with different little themes. And it's been, like, a month and a half or so since I played this game. Didn't realize it had been so long. So we're doing, a houseboat, kind of playthrough. Where I'm not allowed to build a proper base at all. And we're using our big sub as, like, a mobile base. As the houseboat. We're calling it, what do we call it? The sub hub. Oh my god, I just realized you cheered. Hey, thank you for the cheers. Oh, awesome, man. I appreciate that. I gotta start adding a, forgot I haven't added like a neat custom sound effect to the cheers. I gotta add a fun one for it. Thank you. Yeah, we kind of just started out, so we don't have a ton going on, aside from just trying to get some of the basics in the early game. We also do have, for part of this playthrough, we've got a few little hidden like underwater locker, like supply cache things that we can find in the creepy kelp forest area that we're in. There's like 7 of them hidden somewhere, so we can try to find those to give ourselves a little head start. But for the most part, we're just trying not to die because we're doing a permadeath mode. Have you played much Subnautica before? Oh, jeez. Sorry, these guys are gonna... I think you would hate these guys a lot, given how things go in your stream. These guys just fart at you aggressively. Their superpower is farting, so I think they'd be some of your least favorite enemies. No, yeah, the gas pods. Yeah, the nice thing about this game is you can use a lot of resources to help you, so you can try to collect those things before they explode, which is also gross, but you can use those with some titanium, and you can make little gas torpedoes for your little mini sub. So you can shoot little torpedoes at some of like the hostile fish, and I'm gonna like explode and chase them away because they don't like the fart pods either. Mr. Plank, hello. Hey, how are you doing? Welcome to stream. I just realized I'd gotta organize my inventory. It's done. Oh, you know what? You know what we can use? We're gonna find one of these little purple dudes, the bladderfish, because you can use them with some rubber, and you can turn them into like a little inflatable balloon thing that you can hold to help you like get up out of the water quickly if you're running low on oxygen. Which sounds really great. In real life, I don't know. I think that would give you the bends if you go from really low to just ascending really quickly. But it's a video game. It's more fiction than science, you know. But yeah, we grab one of these guys. Yoink. We have a little bit of rubber, and we can make an air bladder thing to have us go to the surface quick. Good, you? I'm doing pretty well. Yeah. Mr. Plank, is this a game that you've played before? Subnautica? This is one I didn't play till it had been around for like a few years. And once I started playing it, it kind of became like probably my favorite survival game. That and Rust. But to be fair, Rust is almost more like a PvP game with survival vibes. But yeah, still. Have 100 hours in Subnautica. Nice. Yeah, it's definitely one of those games. You can try to go through quickly if you want, and you can, but you can also spend like a crazy amount of time in any playthrough of it. You know, you can build like a crazy big base. The last time I was playing, I was trying to build like a fleet of different vehicles. We had a mech suit that had 2 grappling arms like Spider-Man, so we made it red and blue, and we called it the Spider Prawn, because it's a prawn suit is what it's called. We had like a whole bunch of different ones, or you can just try to do what we're doing and just use your big sub and use that as like a mobile base. You can't stop. Exactly. It just gets like super satisfying to keep going and doing little missions and finding the items you need and keep getting more and more like better type of stuff. The more better gear you get, the more you're like, ooh, but then if I get more of these things, now I can build this other thing. This thing I'll show you. I think it also probably hurts our arm a little bit because it's gonna like rocket us from pretty deep way up to the surface. Like, let's say I'm down here and I'm in trouble. I'm running out of oxygen. This thing blasts you up to the surface and just like whoop, rips your arm out pretty quick, but it works. I remember back when I started playing, this little air bladder thing was not very good really at all, but then they improved it in the little sequel game they made, and then they retroactively put the good version of it back in the first game, which was pretty neat, I think. And it's kind of nice to see when developers will like make improvements to the series and then take those and put them back in earlier titles. I just think that's pretty cool, how they like keep supporting the game after it's been out for a while. Love to see that, you know. Don't know everything, but I know a lot. Yeah, that's cool. There's probably still some stuff there's randomly I'll see stuff like posted online that like a random little trick or something that people use. I'm like, oh, I didn't even know that existed. Like, there's always a lot of that stuff. Copy, hey, welcome to stream. How you doing? I forgot. I have to get an acid mushroom, which sounds like a combination of 2 psychedelics, and for all I know, it might be, but I think the acid is more like the dangerous kind. Ooh, also, we gotta remember to start scanning things for science. Did I see? Oh, yes, the demonology one. Yeah, that looked like a pretty neat game. It does look a lot like Phasmophobia with like some different kind of items and stuff, but it very much looks like a cool game inspired by Phasmophobia in Roblox. That's pretty neat. Favorite and least favorite zone? Ooh, rabbit, right? I mean, honestly, it's kind of tough. I think my favorite might actually be the Jelly Shroom Caves. It's because I've built a few bases down there, and I actually really like doing that. Sometimes on a playthrough when I'm doing proper bases, I like to just build down in that zone. I don't know why, it just feels kind of neat to be down there. Like, there's not tons down there, but you can get kind of early access to some decent like items and equipment and stuff. Plus, I think the crab snake things are cool. It's like a neat vibe to it. And when it comes to least favorite, I mean,
welcome aboard.
Is the river
Systems on
the ball zone? Yeah. Least favorite, I mean, I do kind of like a lot of them. I mean, the sparse reef is just pretty empty and kind of meh, but like it is kind of neat how much wreckage and stuff there is there, and there is like the big cave system under it, so I'm not sure. I do actually like the river. I think it's pretty neat, but I know it's definitely challenging. It can be tough. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I have a least favorite. I mean, the void maybe is cheating because there's not really much out there aside from the enemies that only spawn in to chase you back to the map, right? Only the big ghost leviathans, which is neat, but there's not a heck of a lot else to do there. But I get it. It's just meant to be the map border. I think that is a pretty creative way of doing an edge of the map thing. Like, oh, you can go out there, but like some crazy sea monsters are going to chase you back. Oh, so also I'm skin. Oh, so you got house thermometer displays both metrics. Oh, and it looks cool. Okay. Oh, so it's got. Oh, that's neat. Oh, that's pretty cool. $1,500. Hopefully in game, but yeah, that's pretty neat. Yeah, that's actually sick. I like that. So it's like you don't have like some games, right? You can choose which metric you're familiar with. I like that it just gives both. That's a cool idea. What do I think of your friend? I'm not sure what you mean. Oh wait, don't I? Oh, I need glass for that one. I need
House
a computer
thermometer
chip for
is
that.
like super good if you forget what freezing temps is, cause the regular thermometer only displays Celsius until it reaches 0 but sometimes says Fahrenheit, which is confusing. Do house thermometer on a skin instead of being confused.
Oh, I got you. So yeah, so it can. Well, then that's good. If it kind of shows you both, you can just read. Okay, yeah, that definitely sounds like it's helpful. I bet it might be a typo or an error sometimes if it's like confusing for the other one. But sounds like the one you got is a better option. Oh, your friends. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I get you. So your friend's favorite. Oh, is near the Aurora, the crash zone. I think they call it, right? Yeah, that's That's a cool one. It's like it's really tough because you get all of these guys, all the Reapers on them. But so it is pretty cool to have all those like the crazy monster fish swimming around. But I actually built a base there in one of my older playthroughs, but I kept getting jump scared because I would think like the coast was clear, and then I'd go and swim out of the hatch of my base, and there'd be a Reaper like right around the corner, and just like, rah, and they'd try to grab me like right away. So I got a bunch of
Tuesday
accidental
back,
jump scares that
XDDD.
way. Oh, we're gonna bring Tabs Tuesday back. You know, I've been thinking about what games I'd like to switch it up and play. I might do a Tabs Tuesday again pretty soon. Yeah, it's been a while since we played that one. I'd probably be down. You and your friend play tag. It's fun until you get tagged. Fair enough. You know what? I'm carrying a bunch of stuff with me. I should start putting some of it in a locker. I should also maybe plan a little more about what I'm trying to look for. It'd be good to get glass and silver ore, which we would have to find in the red grass areas. We also can look for more of our little hidden things. Was the Meteor Maker one? Oh, yeah. The last time I did tabs was a while ago. Yeah, when I made the some of the like the playable characters from Meteor Maker in tabs was the last one that I was doing. Yeah, we could definitely go back and do some more tabs soon. Yeah, I've been honestly thinking about doing that a couple times now, so we'll work it in. Also, that little link thing I sent is the we got a little mission log thing for this playthrough for like different things we can try to find and different places we can try to go. We kind of update these as we go. We did this last time and it was kind of neat, and it just helped to keep us organized too. But yeah, in our area that we're in with all these creepy green vines everywhere, there are like 7 little supply cache things that I can try to find. But yeah, we need to find glass and silver, which I know are red grass area. This we need glass for too, and this we need similar stuff. Yeah, okay, so we need to start going a little deeper to find more of the stuff that we want. The nice thing about having this as our base is we can just power up the big sub, push the horn, and then we can just move it. was the the dragon. It's funny. I'm like, wait, where is all that coming from? Oh, right. Forgot the big sea dragon. He's like one of the big late game, like final boss kind of enemies. He's what killed us one of the last times. So hi chat, hello. So folks on Twitch and YouTube, I stream to both, so you might not see YouTube messages come in the Twitch and vice versa, but all the messages will be on screen with the weird abstract background stuff above my my little TV screen here. So you'll see the YouTube and Twitch messages all above me. So if I'm like talking to a message, like responding to a message that you don't see, it's probably on screen. But yeah, Soul just joined. Hello, Soul. Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, that's definitely a fun one. So the sea dragon killed us the last time we did a playthrough. We had like a special rule where we weren't allowed to get any of our vehicles destroyed, and we did. So the last shit. Those crash fish things almost killed me earlier in this stream today. Yeah, we did break a vehicle, so we had to like, you know, say, okay, well, that's going to be the end of stream. We're treating it like a death and the end of the series. So what we did was like, we just made like a new mech suit with like some torpedoes and the best we could for weapons, and went all the way down to the bottom area of the map and just fought one of those dragon things until it broke the sub and killed us. And that's how we went out in a glorious dragon battle. Okay, so in this area with all the red grass, well, that's actually really lucky. We got to find these life pods for some random blueprints. They'll have usually some info and some stuff you can scan around them. Those big underwater wrecks we also want to explore when we have more gear, because you can find more scannable like technology and stuff in there. But we need like a laser cutter and some better stuff before we start doing that.
Oh yeah, and demonology, it's still getting updated with her. The plant pot was recently added, and it also added 7 ghosts as well, so it's not outdated, but it takes time to update a high quality game like demonology.
Yeah, I mean, that's crazy. They added like 7 whole different like enemy types. That's crazy. Yeah, definitely sounds like, I don't know if it's one person or if it's like a team, but definitely sounds like they're putting in a lot of hard work on that one. You gotta respect that, you know? Like, love to see that kind of stuff. Where there's a lot of stuff in gaming where sometimes you feel like devs and folks aren't always putting in the most effort for like some of the big titles, right? You've seen a lot of like some just laziness and corner cutting. It's cool to see the opposite when people are like really going all in on games. Oh, have I been to the Aurora? No, we just started our playthrough maybe like 40 minutes ago. So we haven't been there quite yet.
The multiplayer is a max of 6 players. I'd KBT the dev team, but I think it's 2.
Multiplayer is a max of 6? Oh, that's cool. Oh, wow. Hey, how you doing? Hey, welcome to stream. Yo. Oh, remind me, is it buys or is it busy? I can't remember exactly the pronunciation of your username. It's been a minute. I haven't heard it out loud since like when I first joined, I think Toxic Tattoos stream, and I forget. Pronounce busy playing. Okay, cool. Oh, that makes perfect sense. Yeah, nice. Busy playing. Sweet. Yeah. I was like, I was probably my best guess, but yeah, sweet man. How you doing?
Boom.
Sorry, some of the text-to-speech ones are a little scuffed. He like really, it sounded like the text-to-speech ran out of breath, and then just had a very quiet boom. Doing well? How am I? I'm doing good too. Yeah, we're doing a new houseboat themed Subnautica playthrough. So we can't build like a legit base. We can only go and live off of this big sub. What do we call it? The sub hub. So this is our mobile sub. We're living kind of the nomad lifestyle. Don't know what a warper is? Yeah, ooh, they're like creepy things made by the aliens that'll try to chase you. Those guys are definitely sketchy. I don't know where the closest ones are gonna be, but they're in a bunch of the bunch of the biomes, and they always try to make things difficult for you. They'll teleport you to where they are, even if you're inside like a small sub. The big sub, I think you're safe, but any of your like small vehicles, they'll just like warp you out of it right in front of them, and they'll like attack you. So definitely good for a random jump scare and some bad damage at times.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Also, I love that voice line too.
I think a debug in demonology is creepier though, because when the ghost is a debug, sometimes a music box plays which can stun a debug on the first use, and it makes the ghost angry.
Oh, that does sound. I mean, that sounds pretty cool. I'll have to go and take a look at some gameplay of that when I can, with like some of the different creatures / ghosts in it. Definitely, some of them sound pretty cool. Notice that. Oh, Dead by Daylight's free to play till the 23rd. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I had no idea. Oh, nice. Oh, you know what? You know why I think they're doing that? They just did a new, I think you'd call it a chapter, like a new chapter where they did a crossover with Five Nights at Freddy's. So they have characters from Five Nights at Freddy's in Dead by Daylight now. So I think they're probably doing it as like a big promotion to try to get like, hey, let's get some new folks into, you know, some new folks from that game, from who like Five Nights at Freddy's, to try to come and check out their game. That's probably pretty smart the way they did that. I feel like most of their oh, hang on, sorry, we can go up on the surface and watch this big explosion in a second. Yeah, I feel like most of their money probably comes from like people buying skins and that kind of stuff, so makes sense. Give the game for free. So we can watch our big ship we crash landed on explode.
There's 21 ghosts in demonology at the minute, with about 7 different evidence. Skinwalkers can fake that evidence. Oh yeah, I heard Springtrap is in DBD. I don't play it anymore. I use mobile, but I heard it's sick.
Nice. Yeah, that's the killer, right? One of the big guys that'll come and chase after you. Soul on top. Hey, you're on Twitch now. Nice. Oh, so yeah. Oh, so I just saw. I already have the Cyclops. So the theme for the playthrough, Soul, is that we're trying to do, like, I don't know if you've heard, but yeah, I'm basically trying to do no proper base, and we're just using Cyclops. So I went before I started playing and did a dev command to make a Cyclops. So we're just starting out with one, so it's a little weird, but now we don't use the starting pod or any other kind of base. I tried to do a playthrough like this before, but I like nice. I tried to go and manually find all the scans and stuff you needed, and it just took a while. So what it turned into was like using an actual base for like half of the playthrough. So it didn't really work out as well as I had intended. So this time I'm like, all right, let me just spawn in a Cyclops at the start, and then we'll just go and just play through that way, the rest of the way on hardcore. The Phasmophobia one? Yeah, that's one of the ghost scares. I think a couple of them are from Phasmophobia. There might be another one, but yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so we've got that. I can show you if you're interested. I'll show you some of our little oh, sorry. I always like go to misspell the word. I always do Subnautica. I gotta do Subnautica. I like misspell it a lot. But on our little Google sheet there, I've got some of our little quests that we'll try to do, like the basic rules for the playthrough, and some of the stuff that we kind of have prepared for the stream. So like finding little supply caches. We'll make like one moon pool somewhere that we can visit like once per stream if we get the redeem, so we can go and make vehicle upgrades and stuff, but then we gotta leave. So yeah. Should stream. Oh, Henry Stickman. Oh, I think I played some of those old the old Flash ones, right? Like trying to break into the bank, stealing the diamond. Yeah, it's like robbing the bank, stealing the diamond, escaping from jail or something like that. I think I used to play some of those old Flash ones. Yeah. Back on, there's a website with like a bunch of stick figure games on it. Stick Page, I think, was the name of it. I used to play a bunch of those games. I'm just like storing all this titanium I'm carrying around so I can be a little more efficient. Alright, we gotta find some little bits of silver, some gold if we can, and maybe some more quartz. Also, if we find things that it lets us scan, like these guys, we can scan them. Oh, these little biters. These guys are a little annoying. They don't really hurt you that badly, but they're good to like sneak up on you out of nowhere and just you'll start taking damage and you're not sure what it is. So it's always good for like a random jump scare. The old like Flash horror games, yeah, definitely played some. Definitely played a few of those. Trying to remember, you know, now I gotta go try to see if I can still find some of the older like Flash games I played in like school and stuff, but I remember between that and then there was like a Warfare 1917 I think I played. It was like a World War I 2D Flash game where your little dudes like move into the trenches and shoot at the enemies. A bunch of games like that. Oh, also,
the final one has all
thank you for
5
following.
chapters with multiple endings, a lot of choices and a lot of biographies and fails and solutions to 100% the game you should playing the Henry Stickman, the collection, that's what it is. Also old
that makes
horror
sense.
Flash games, I believe was 1000 Spooky's Mansion or SMTH like that. It inspired Doors on Roblox, which is a horror game but is fun as well.
Oh, you know what? I've seen people play Doors. I think it's the YouTube group The Boys. I've seen play Doors, or some members of them have played it, and they usually goof around, which is kind of my vibe usually anyways, but I've seen some folks play that. It looks cool. I definitely, yeah, that makes sense that it's the collection, because it's like a bunch of the old games, the Henry Stickmin ones. That's nice. Oh, back then you thought, like the old Flash ones were scary. Yeah, that's how it goes, right? You know, I feel like we definitely change things that scare us when we were kids. Don't scare us as much as adults, but different things maybe start to, you know. Weirdly enough, when I was little, for the most part, I didn't really have much issue with like scary stuff.
I love The Boys. They got me into ghost hunting as well as Zach Baggins on Ghost Adventures on Discovery Plus.
Like the old Alien movies and some of those kind of ones I watched pretty young and didn't really have any issues with them. But for whatever reason, like this one weird movie that's not even horror, that just had a spooky bit, scared me when I was a kid. I think it was like a weird one. It was like The Page Master or something. I think it was some movie that had like a version of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde in it. And at that point, I think that was the first time I had ever like really seen like that kind of like body horror, where it was just like a bit where the guy like was watching himself changing into some monster thing, and for whatever reason that got me when I was like a kid. But like Alien, fine. Watching like other like horror or like horror adjacent stuff, it was fine. But like for whatever reason that one got to me when I was little. But I've watched it since and it's not a big deal. But yeah. The Boys got you into ghost hunting and stuff. Yeah, they do. I remember they go to a bunch of like haunted asylums and you know that kind of stuff. Yeah, I've seen them do that. That's pretty neat. Yeah, they've got a lot of pretty funny stuff. I remember watching a lot of their old goofy VR stuff, and that got me to want to play some VR games. I know it's more limited on PlayStation than they play on like PC and whatever, but it still got me a bit into VR.
By the way, when I was younger I've seen ghosts before and used candles to communicate with them. I believe they still are with me. My dead man who died 5 months after I was born, frown oh well.
I'm like bad at keeping track of what I need to find another silver, another gold. Gotcha. You tried VR once. Got so sick. Oh no. I've definitely heard that can definitely be a thing, right? It's like motion sickness and stuff like that can hit a lot of folks really bad in VR. I've been pretty fortunate. I haven't had that happen, and I've played a few different fun VR ones, and I've so far been pretty good with it. I've done, can I pull up any? Oh, I can. Yeah, I mean, we'll show all of them, yeah. Like, Cosmo Dread is, like, basically you're playing Event Horizon. Like, a bunch of creepy, like, eldritch flesh monsters around, like, a derelict spaceship. So you're trying to, it's like a roguelike. So you, like, every time you start out, try to find stuff, turn the ship on, and then escape back to Earth. So I did that one. Hellsweeper is like Doom, but in VR with like Japanese horror kind of elements. Phasmophobia was good. This one was good. I got to play like most of these
Download
games.
Polar Dread on VR. It's
Little
free on
Skyrim.
App Lab, but it's FNAF but hell a lot creepier.
But yeah, I've gotten to play some. I've once in a while, if you do it for like a long time, I've had a little bit of like maybe a little headache or something. But I've been fortunate that it hasn't been too bad. So I've done some VR streams. I'll probably do some more again pretty soon. Looks fun, but not. Yeah, that's totally fair. That's the thing. It's like it's one thing if it's fun, but if it just affects you really badly, right? It's definitely smart to just, you know, hey, some things are for you, some things aren't. It's good to just not go and make yourself feel really bad, you know. Download. Ooh, Polar Dread. On VR, it's free. On Apple, it's FNAF, but a lot creepier. Oh, cool. Have I seen Voin yet? I don't think so. Is Voin like a horror one, or is that or like a VR kind of one? Oh, you know what? I need to find. Oh, I need to make some more water. I remember how to make water with salt and stuff. Been playing the crap out of it. Oh well, wait. Oh wait. Was Voin the one that you were playing the other day where you had
Also,
like the
Triborn 1 or 2 both are money
lightning,
but great games.
You had like lightning powers on your sword. You had like a spin to win thing where you like twirled the blade. Was it that one where you were showing me they had like the underground area that was like the world upside down? Okay, I did see that. Okay, that game did look fucking sick. Okay, yeah, that game looked awesome. It took me a second, then it was like, wait a minute, it does sound familiar. Yeah, I haven't played it, but I did get to see some of it, and yeah, definitely looks sick. Yeah, that game looks awesome. Also, try Born 1 or 2. Both are... Oh, Gorn. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. It's like Diablo meets Skyrim. And yeah, okay, yeah. It looked like you had some sick, like, magic powers and stuff that you could get in that game. I need to find a little bit of salt and, like, a big coral tube. I think I know exactly where to get both. Oh, wait. Salt. Yoink. It's like these big, beige-ish, tannish colored tube things I can try to find. Maybe over here. I can like cut off a sample or two from those, and I can use those plus salt to make bleach. And then we can drink that bleach. We don't actually drink the bleach, but we can use that to make purified water. I don't know how realistic that is, but you know what? It's fine by me. By, you know, by this game's standards, if you make bleach, it means you can drink water. Game is amazing. Oh, that's right. Yeah, it's a solo dev you were telling me. And they, like, took a lot of, like, cool suggestions about, like, from the community and stuff about what people would like to see. Yeah, that definitely sounds like a sick game. I'll have to see if it's on PlayStation. I'll try to check it out. Oh, let's scan this for science. And then we can smack these big tubes. Whack, smack, and a whack. Then we can use that with salt. We'll make bleach. We'll use bleach to make water. And then we'll drink it. Is that safe? I don't know, but it works, so we're going to do it. Yes, sir. Nice, nice. Yeah, it's definitely one I'll have to try to make sure I can check out if I get the chance to.
I must say something. BTW, why is a galaxy not died yet? There's a literal massive black hole in the center of it. For Andromeda Galaxy it's Messier 31, but our galaxy has Sagittarius A and we still haven't died, and yet the Andromeda Galaxy and the Milky Way have been around for billions of years. It doesn't make sense.
I don't know. I truthfully don't know enough to really offer a genuine guess. Okay, we can drink a little bit of water there. We can take, yeah. So see, we can use this. Yeah, we use salt deposit and coral tube, right? We make bleach. We'll make 3 of those. Then I guess the idea is you would use the bleach with like some of the regular salt water that's around, and then that can be used to make disinfected water. Again, I don't know, are we drinking bleach? Maybe, I don't know, but it doesn't hurt us, so bleach means water. Nice. Alright, we could use a little bit of food. We can just like grab most of the fish and just toss them on the grill there, and we can eat them. My last Subnautica like extra hardcore challenge thing was to go like do a vegan mode where we couldn't eat fish at all or use them to craft or make water or anything. But we're not really doing that this time. We're just doing the houseboat challenge. So it's actually pretty nice to be able to eat fish now.
All systems online.
You don't exactly miss it until you go without it for a while. Then you're like, you know what? It is really convenient to just like yoink a fish right out of the ocean and just grill it. Oh, he's working on getting it to console. Oh, cool. That's all right. Yeah. I'm sure when it does come to console, I'll see like little notifications and stuff about it, and I'll try to make sure I can get in on it. Maybe stream demonology. I'll have to see. Yeah, it's definitely on my list at some point to go and check that out. The demonology. I've definitely seen some cool mini games on Roblox, so I'll have to see about it. Oh, you tried changing your user. Oh, I got you. You wanted a different username. Yeah, there's a lot of... That was honestly with my username. On YouTube, I'm just Jake TV, but on Twitch, I have to be Jake__TV because Jake TV was taken. I couldn't find whoever held the account, but yeah, it was it was already taken. Keep your post. Oh, you're able to chat with the dev. Okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'll try to check in with you about it, either on your stream or vice versa, to make sure I can make sure if it does come on console. I'll try to be early on to help with testing and stuff like that too. Oh, yep. So text to speech. I don't know if you see the little there should be a little pinned message that's got a link to the Google Doc that has like some of our redeems and stuff, but either way, it's like a 1-point channel redeem. So it's like 1 channel point, like Jake coin redeem. So you click the redeem and you can type your message and it'll read it out for you. The little linked thing will just show you other, like if you want like a special voice for it, you can do that. Like let me do an example. Also, let me pause if I'm not like starving in game or anything. We do that. Let's go. I think it's like, I don't remember if it has to be capitalized. I don't think so. But narrator. Here we see Subnautica streamer in his natural habitat.
By the way, sorry for yapping so much about random Phasmophobia ripoff, which emo is coolo with about 9 maps. But I can't get it out of my head. I imagine I'm it while asleep and I find it cool.
No worries, that's alright.
Here we see the Subnautica streamer in his natural habitat.
So there's Sir David Attenborough. So you've got so that voice and a bunch of others are on a list in a little link there. So I use the service TTS Monster. It's like a free service. So I have some like AI celebrity voices that you can choose from. If you want to do that, it'll show you exactly how to type it. But yeah, if not, it's just the default voice. Nice. All right, I think I need to yoink another fish real quick. Oh, here we go. This is a good biome for having a bunch of those. They're called spade fish because they're literally like their body is shaped like the end of a shovel, like a spade.
100 meters.
I am a dibbuck now die. Asterisk player uses music box asterisk dibbuck or
him trying to laugh was a bit odd at first. He didn't really laugh. He was just It sounded so weird. Some of the times the TTS works the way you want it to. Other times it just comes through really scuffed and weird. It's hit and miss, but it's pretty neat. So the reason I originally was looking for a good TTS service was because I use it for when I do VR streams. I can't really see the chat. Sounded kind of dirty. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it was definitely a weird sound. Yeah, the reason originally I had gone and set that up was just because I needed I can't see the chat when I do VR because it's just like the regular PlayStation headset and it's only showing me the game, which now I'm looking at like on the TV screen, but when the headset's on I can only see that screen, so I can't like see what you guys are saying like directly on the computer on like the Twitch chat and stuff, but there's like those little clinking coin sound effects when a message comes through so that I know that there is a message that came in. So when I get the chance, I can take the headset off and read it. I also put the TTS in so that people can talk to me
Narrator
directly
says look for a
without
ghost orb,
taking the headset
asterisk
off.
you realise it's fake asterisk skinwalker, oh god damn it mew ha ha ha.
I don't know what he's saying. I don't. Some of that works, some of it doesn't. Oh, it might be. It's a little. That would be good. I'll have to see if that's a thing I can connect. Ooh, that's sick. Because yeah, if I can get the chat from like Twitch or from like Streamlabs, since I do like YouTube and Twitch, to go through like onto my PS VR kind of setup, it would be pretty clutch. I think I can actually, so this is one of the things I was trying to make, is take my normal, here it is, can I pull it up? I have like a normal O2 tank. I want to make like an extra high capacity one so I can breathe underwater for a bit longer.
I love to dream about ghost hunting on S Mountain rhymes with grug.
He does say it's very distracting. I imagine it can be, but I guess it depends on the game, right? Some games, if you're like trying to be fully immersed, then you just see scrolling chat like right by one of the sides of your head. It could be a little distracting, but still, it's neat. It's fun to still be able to chat and communicate, but yeah, it can be. It's a tough balance to try to strike when it comes to VR. Okay, so now, now our old tank let me, like, the O2 level was like 75, so I have like 75 seconds of oxygen. Now I've got 135, so we like almost doubled it ish, which is pretty helpful. So now we can explore a little bit longer between times we gotta pop back up to the surface or hop in our sub. Let's take a check in with our gear actually. We'll need radiation suit eventually. We can maybe start looking for stuff for a rebreather. Oh, pinning recipes was another thing they didn't originally have in this game, but they had it in the little sequel, and then they added it back to this game, which is also cool. Oh. Oh, I was wondering what I see now what it was trying to say, but sometimes the TTS didn't quite say that right. Hello, cute dandy. How are you? You got kicked out? Wait, what? Oh, it could be a connection thing sometimes. Okay, so the next couple things I'd like to make are a little rebreather, which lets me basically keep breathing effectively when I go deeper. And then the habitat builder will let me start adding more storage and lockers and different kind of things that I can build onto this sub. Because it comes with some storage and everything, but like this fabricator and everything, you can start building all kinds of extra stuff around it. So that'll be clutch. Do I have a little bit of silver? I only had one thing of silver, I think. We need more silver. All right. Or did I toss it in the locker somewhere? No. No. All right. Silicone rubber, the cave sulfur, this stuff I'm just going to leave in here for now. Lead, I probably won't need gold. I'm just going to leave, all the extra stuff for now. I'll just leave there. Flares, at this point, I'm not going to use. Once I get the flashlights, I don't really use flares. I'm just gonna toss the flares out. if possible, during this stream, if I can get a laser cutter thing to let me cut through some of like the doorways in the underwater wrecks here, we can try to explore this one, the big like half donut one, or the big like horseshoe shape. I can't really turn sideways, but if you turn your head sideways, it's like an awkward horseshoe. We can try to go in there and search through all those rooms. But again, I do want to try to get a laser cutter to help me get through some of the doors. Ooh, these guys. Ooh, these sand shark guys. I don't know if you've seen them yet. Oh,
Gunshot.
little bit aggressive. But these guys like to go and just burrow under the sand and then chase after you really erratically. Their movements are like crazy. I think they're just like all torque in the way they move. Have I ever seen a water filtration suit? Yeah, like the Dune still suit. I know you can find the blueprints for that somewhere in the Dunes biome, which actually kind of makes a little bit of sense. But yeah, it's in the Dunes biome, one of those wrecks where there's like all the Reapers swimming around. One of those Dunes wrecks has the still suit. It might be somewhere else too, I'm not sure, but definitely oh, that's you. Christ. I'm like, wait, did I accidentally just swim like too close to one of the sketchy Reaper areas? But no. What we need to find are not exactly these ones. These are like limestone. We need to find the sandstone outcrops because that's our best shot for silver. Like these ones. These sandstone ones with like the striped kind of side and then like the light brown. Oh, Jesus! Light brownish on top. Jeez. He like just glitched through the pillar. I think he was just trying to help me explain where the sandstone was. Oh, so you were in the dunes? I think so. There are some parts of the dunes where you can kind of sneak in and they don't always see you. But that's definitely one of the spots. Honestly, I don't remember if it spawns different places. I'm not a full-fledged expert at all this stuff. But I know when I found it last time, it was dunes. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. We try. Right here. Okay, nice. I was gonna start looking over that way, but I'm like, I don't want that that sand shark to teleport on us again. I don't think I could take another teleporting sand shark jump scare. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, guys. I really do. Trying to just, trying to keep adding and improving stuff as we go. Try to add new little redeems, try to make things a little more organized, and just get more and more to the stream as we go. Sorry. These guys are like, they moved so weird. It's like sometimes tough to tell if they're actually chasing you or if they're just like swimming around aimlessly. Oh! It was a prank. Nice. That definitely got me. I legit thought that was like right there. How did I miss it? Wow, the sea dragon is loud. Oh, that was the biter. It was a little. Want to see one of these little guys just bit me. After all that stuff with the sand shark, it was one of the little dudes that like swims up and just takes a little bite out of you. Yeah, it's a good one. Some of them are a little loud. I gotta maybe double check some of the sound effect volumes. But I think most of them are decent-ish. But I remember before there were one or two that just got a little extra loud. Oh, wait, I'm almost out of oxygen. Oh, quick! Oh. Again, going from like 200 meters down or so all the way up to the surface that fast would definitely give you the bends, but it's just a video game, it's fine. Oh, these are the things I was, sorry, so like super scatterbrain, but yeah, these are one of the things we're gonna use. These little pink guys are called floaters. They're like, I guess like a little colony of tiny organisms that all combine together. Oh, God, see those little biters. God, these little guys. These things will connect to random things and it'll make them float. We're gonna try. I guess we can do it now. I'm gonna try to collect a few of them, and we're gonna start trying to use those for little experiments. I want to see if I can make like a mech suit or something float. So down the road, we're gonna try to use those. See, look at that! Now the rock's just falling. They do have a lot of cool little creatures and things in these games.
Passing 100 meters.
And below zero, they have a creature called a vent garden. That's like literally like a giant garden that you can swim inside. Oh, and this one of the other nice ones is a reefback. Those big dudes above us. These guys are pretty friendly. They have legit like plants and stuff growing on their shells. Like legit like a little coral reef on their back. Is the done working? Oh, I gotcha. Sorry. The dunes? So nice to say. The dunes definitely have a bunch of good stuff in them. There's some stuff like the still suit you might have to get in the dunes. Then there are other things where you can find them in the dunes, but you can also find them other places. So it depends. If the Reaper Leviathans, if you have to deal with a bunch of them and you don't really like that, you can find most of the stuff that's in the dunes in other places. So you don't necessarily need to go there if you don't want to, but you definitely can. And they definitely do have a lot of good, helpful stuff in them. I think my very first playthrough, I didn't really know about them, so I'd only gone in there a little bit, but I mostly missed out on it. But I still could beat the game and everything, so it wasn't a big deal. So I forgot that some of the plants shoot at you, like these guys. The tiger plants shoot little spikes at you. Forgot about those dudes. There's some little barnacles on the reefbacks that you can break and get resources from. Ooh, these things are in Jellyshroom caves, I think. Oh, nice. So I'm gonna spam phone call in the background. Oh, what's going on? Oh, was there a link? Oh, sorry if there was a weird link. Oh, I don't know what's going on. It didn't look like you sent the link. I think that's our weird auto mod thing. It's hit and miss. I don't know why it, sorry, I don't know why it did that. I'm gonna delete the message. It should be good. Yeah, I don't know. Sorry for that. That's a little weird. It didn't look like you were sending anything. So the reason I have it doing that is sometimes you get bots that join and are like, hey, cheap viewers at blah blah blah.com. So it'll try to ban those or just give them a warning. So it's more for those kind of bots. Weird that it thought you sent the link. Yeah, sorry for that. Still experimenting with some of the auto mod and little chat command kind of things. These table coral are good. You can use those to make computer chips. Just gotta smack them and grab them. Yeah. I'm not sure what you're trying to type, but okay, I gotcha. Oh, it was probably doing the wrong command, so it's okay. I think I get it. I think if you type things a certain way on Twitch, it tries to make it as a link. So I think it thought you were doing that, but it was just a misinput for the text-to-speech. Yeah. Sorry for that, bud. Oh, see, the lead is going to help us later, because we'll want to make a suit that protects us from radiation, so we can go to the big ship that kind of had an explosion earlier, the Aurora. That's where we crash landed on, and that's where we're going to want to go to get some really good items. But it's going to have a lot of radiation all around it, so we'll need a radiation protection suit to do that. But so lead isn't terrible right now, but what I really want is silver, ideally. Watch out for the little sand sharks. Oh, there's a cave. We got to be careful. I don't know if those crash fish are in here, but... Oh, these little guys. Little rock grubs. Tiny bug dudes. Oh! That was a prank. It sounds like a prank. Okay, we're good. I was like trying to half dodge, but I'm like, I think that's just a prank sound. Okay, I can't get him. I can't get him. He's too tough to grab. No. Oxygen is like actively running out. We're about to pass out. That's not like coughing in real life. Our character is coughing. So some of the most dramatic moments in this game are when you're like oxygen has run out and you have a few seconds where your character like slowly fades, like the screen slowly fades to black, like you're passing out, and it can go black, but you still have like a half second and you can still get to the surface and breathe. So I've had a couple moments where your like screen like starts going black or does go black, but then you can still dramatically make it to the surface just in time and avoid dying. But again, in this playthrough, since it's hardcore mode, if we die once, no matter what it's from, the save deletes itself automatically and it's just over. So I'm gonna try to not die, but oh, it's the spiky plant. It's the tiger plant, I think. Wait, oh, he's like over here. What? He's like hiding in the other bushes. That's cheating. Well, I mean, that's kind of on brand for a tiger, though, right? It would hide in ambush. Some copper. Copper's good for some of the electronics we'll need. Nope, those are just pink. They look neat, but I can't scan them. It's like another. Oh, these brain coral are cool. They have little oxygen bubbles that they'll release, so you can go near them and just breathe in a bunch of O2. Oh, silver! Hey, there we go. Oh, papyrus? Oh, you see, he's got a bunch of different kinds of plants all over him, which is cool. Oh, this guy is like guarding this barnacle. Copper. We still want it. Go. Trying to do all that, you like really go pretty far with them. Oh, Mr. Blank, thank you for following. I appreciate that. Thank you for the follow. We might have enough silver for... No, we only found one silver, I think. Darn, we need like 4 pieces of silver, because we need 2 to make a little wiring kit, and we want 2 wiring kits. So we're really copper rich silver poor right now. The thumbnail. That sound effect, if it sounds familiar to you, it's from Death Stranding. That's the mule camp alarm sound. I just think it's a really cool sound effect. We were playing a bunch of Death Stranding, so that's why that sound is a thing. Oh, you know what? Wait. We're going to need to make a regular computer chip. To do that, we would need a little bit of gold. 2 things of copper to make copper ore, and then these 2 table coral. So I think we can make the computer chip that we need, which is clutch. Stash the floaters here for future experiments later. Oh, I tried my best. we do like a lot of variety. So like somebody might join in and see like Subnautica and be like, oh cool, I know this game. But then there'll be a bunch of other random stuff that's from like Meet Your Maker and Walking Simulator, Death Stranding, and a bunch of other games that we also play. So I try to fill folks in. Okay, so we do that. We have copper. We have... Yeah, see, so we have 2 table coral, the copper wire we just made, piece of gold, computer chip. So now we gotta do like a battery. So we need some acid mushrooms and a copper. Fiber mesh, really the main thing we need that we're struggling to find is just silver. The rest we can get pretty conveniently. We just need 3 more pieces of silver ore. So we better get searching some sandstone outcrops. Little flashlight. I love how the character just like aims it right in his eyes real quick just to test it, just to make sure it's on.
Passing 100 meters.
We're really smart. Clearly the reason that we're like the sole survivor from the big crash is because we're hands down the smartest. Not because we got really lucky and we landed in a safe biome. No. Wicked smart, kid. see, along these big columns, you'll find some of those things. There's like a trench thing I was looking through and then almost died in, but I should try to get back to that trench. Or maybe, oh, Jesus. I think it was just a little guy. It was just one of the little guys, but they just bite you out of nowhere, man. That's what I'm saying. They're constant little jump scares. It's not a lot of damage, but it's just like, oh, why am I getting hurt, you know? Like a static shock or like a, you know, like a toe stub or something. The boomfish, yeah. So we actually almost died to those fish, the crash fish earlier, because we got hit by like a couple of them right once we started stream. Like within 10 minutes of the stream starting, we had been hit by 2 or 3 different crash fish, and our health was getting really low. So yeah, we almost died to those earlier. So I definitely think those ones could be tough. Definitely agree on that one. Nice. The creepy organs. Ooh, laser cutter. Yes. Nice. So when I find one more of those little blueprints, we'll be able to make like a laser cutter thing that'll just let us cut through like doors and stuff. So we, oh Jesus, more biters, more the little tiny like like little leech looking kind of fish. When we make that laser cutter thing, we can go to places like this and cut through doorways that'll block us and stuff. So we can do like an actual Ocean 11 heist. And so, oh, was that another prank? Damn. definitely got it. Definitely got me on that one. Yeah. I always forget some of like the. I gotta try to remember more of them because like I always like. I like a lot of like those classical music kind of scores and everything, but like I always forget like who made what and what the like the titles and thing of them are, and who the artist was. So I always forget. I gotta try to remember more of them because yeah, there's a bunch that I do like, and I've used in some redeems and different things before, but I always like forget what they're called. So it's like to try to look for them. It's just like. Classical music that goes like this, and it doesn't do like you know like to try to search it can be tough sometimes. A lot of it's all public domain and really cool, but it's just yeah to try to find it. I gotta start remembering more of them. But yeah, music major kind of helps. Totally, that makes sense. Nice. Oh, that's alright. Oh, it's only 6 views. Oh, that's okay. Hey, we're just kind of vibing, you know. As I keep doing more to kind of improve things, I trust that things will kind of keep growing, you know. I'm just trying to be consistent and patient about things. That's the main thing. For a while, I couldn't keep like a consistent schedule, but I'm trying to go like Monday through Friday now, as close to the start time as I can. I try to do like U.S. East Coast. So I try to do 2:30 p.m. my time until 6, and then Monday through Thursday I do a little second stream where it's from like 7:30 up until 9:30, 10. So I'm trying to just stay as consistent as I can with the schedule, and just try to keep improving and adding things as I go. You know, I definitely appreciate the sentiment. Hey, I wouldn't turn down 10,000 viewers for sure. But yeah. Yes. Yeah, usually I would do 2 separate games, but today I actually started this a bit later than I wanted to, so I'm gonna do a second Subnautica stream, also because I've been away for like a month and I've been kind of itching to get back into it, so I'm excited to be playing it again, so yeah, we're doing a second Subnautica stream tonight, but yeah, I will be on. A lot of them is made for like a perfect time only. Sweet, oh thanks, yeah. Still need more silver. We have 2, so we can make one of the things we need. I guess honestly, You know what I should do? I should go back and make the rebreather thing, because that way I won't start losing oxygen as quickly when I go really deep. Because in this game, when you start going deeper, your oxygen starts running out faster. But like when you have the rebreather, it just stops that from happening. So that would help me search for more silver for the other stuff after. So I think that'd probably be a good call. We just need to go punch a creepy vine first, and then we're good. Will I play Subnautica 2? Absolutely, I'm gonna play Subnautica 2 when it comes out. I'm wicked pumped for that one. Yeah, honestly, when I first learned that Subnautica 2 was coming out, I went and did another playthrough of Below Zero, just because I'm not as familiar with that one. I've played it and beaten it a couple times, but I don't like have everything completely memorized like this one. So I'm like, this is the closest I'm gonna get for a little while of like to like exploring a new world in this franchise. So I'm like, the best I could do is a game that I had played but didn't 100% know. So yeah, I'm pretty excited for the sequel. Plus, I think it's going to be co-op, so I'll try to add a redeem for that one if anybody else has the game, especially if they let you do crossplay. So if people want to do like a co-op redeem, we can play together on stream a little bit too. But either way, I'm definitely playing more of it. We actually almost have all the silver we need. Now I kind of just want to see if I can find more. Oh, another angry sand shark. Oh, see down in this area is the Jellyshroom Caves. There's some cool stuff down there, but it's pretty deep, and we need a little bit better gear first. That one got you. That one got me. You're playing too? Yeah. Oh, God. Nice. That's funny. When the redeem goes through it, it sounds like it's in your game too. Oh, that's great. Alright, so to make fiber mesh, I think you need 2 of these. Oh, also, I gotta scan these. Alright, we scan them for science, then we punch them. Punch a plant, got them. We can scan the eggs, or seeds. Same thing. I get their seeds, but I don't think, to me, they look like eggs. I don't know. Oh, there we go. Yep. Scan the egg cluster for science. Yeah, somewhere in this little kelp forest area, we've hidden 7 little secret supplies stash things. I'll have to maybe start looking for some of those, because that would help me a little bit too, but I forget exactly where I put them. Where is Big Sub? There it is. Sub Hub. Minecraft rules. Hit everything. Yeah, just punch it all. Need wood. Punch a tree. Oh, I think I just got enough silver. Nice. We just punched a rock. We got silver. See? You're right. Punch everything. Honestly, it took me a while in my first playthrough to realize that using your knife to hit some resources would give you different things than just harvesting them. Definitely took a little bit longer than I'd like to admit to realize that. Oh, we're running low on water, but we know we have some. Chug.
Vital signs stabilizing.
We can just go grab a couple fish and eat them. I'm gonna do that right now. Oh! Dude, that one, I've found that it doesn't matter what game I'm actually playing, the xenomorph jump scare sounds from Alien Isolation almost always will get me when it's been a while. Like from Alien Isolation, the xenomorph like lurking or lunging out at you sounds are so creepy, and they always get me because I've played that game a bunch recently, and the PTSD is real from those crazy jump scares in that game. On Tuesdays, that's when we've been playing that one now, and it's we're playing on nightmare mode, which has been interesting. We haven't been playing it for very long. We're not very far into the campaign yet, and it's already been pretty scuffed at times, so I imagine that one's only going to get tougher. But yeah.
Welcome aboard.
Scarred You for Life. It's a wicked good game. Honestly, and the AI for that, the xenomorph is wicked. It's like crazy well done. How it like it has like one brain or one system that's like kind of nudging it towards where you are, but it doesn't tell it exactly where you're at. So then it'll go to like, it's always kind of drawn nearby to where you are, and then it just starts looking around for you, and it like, oh, it's so well done. Super creepy, and yeah, definitely a game that like sticks with you. In like a good way if you like horror, you know. The stream, oh, yeah, see, it is a little delayed. Some of that might just be my setup too. I'm like using a laptop for Streamlabs. My internet's pretty solid, but it's like it's going through a laptop, and it, you know, it can be hit and miss with some of that. Get the secret message or the best caption. I'm not sure. Oh, you know what? Sorry. What do I need to do for fiber mesh? I think it's 2 of those, right? Okay, it's 2 of those for fiber mesh. We have enough silver to make at least 1 wiring kit. Oh, and we can do a second one. Nice. Oh, okay. So wait, all we need is some acid mushrooms, and then we can make the habitat builder too. Ooh, okay, we're making good progress. Let's go here. Rebreather. Nice. We got a special helmet, because we're a special boy. Alright. I don't think I have any extra mushrooms. I think I already used them all, but there should be some on one of those big rock columns, on one of the little flat, oh, right here, like immediately in front of me. Sweet. Boop, boop. You know what? I'm just gonna take a few extra while we can grab them, in case we need more batteries later. Oh, I can't wait to see in the sequel what kind of new vehicles they're gonna use, because I think they said they're not using this big sub, but they're gonna have some big vehicle. So I'm really hoping it's something really cool and crazy like this one. You. Best captain. I gotcha. Nice. We wanna. We can just make like 1 battery for now. Well, if I can make more, I'll make more. I guess we have a little bit of extra copper. Might as well. We already made this, so we can unpin the recipe. We can make the habitat builder, so when we have resources, we can start adding things to our sub. Now that's good. Sweet. Oh, we found a bunch more we gotta look for. Pathfinder is great for me because I get lost in the underwater wrecks and in some of the caves, and I've died on hardcore runs before because I got turned around and couldn't make it out and then just drowned. So that's good for me because I'm dumb. It's not the most strong tool in the game, but it helps when you're dumb, which I am. The laser cutter will be good to help us cut doors in the big wrecks. So I'd like to get those 2 things before we search that big one outside. So we need to find more little tech scans for this. Says that the sub is watching you. Nice. Oh, that's right. Yeah, the I forgot. Yeah, you do get some of those like extra voice messages. Oh, you know, speaking of like random voice messages, we need to build a radio and stuff at some point too. We'll start doing more, like adding more things like med kit builder, radio, that kind of stuff. We'll start adding more of those as we go. For now, I'm just trying to sort things as best as I can. We can definitely start adding more lockers a little bit down the road too. But again, I'm just trying to make everything as organized as I can for the time being. You can go there. Yeah, we'll just stash whatever we can, wherever we can for now. We'll get it extra organized later. Oh, sorry, the Twitch is gonna give us ads in a minute. I can't snooze them anymore. Go to a dangerous zone. We definitely can. I think also we might want to go to the kelp forest and try to find some of our little stashes. So I think I might start doing that. But yeah, first we got a little ad break coming on Twitch. So before it like just forces it on us before I can do anything, let's go to I'll stick around and chat here. So we'll go to our little tea time / chat time page. We'll go and tell Twitch that they can start running their ads, so you'll see it any moment. Anyone who doesn't see ads I'll still be around to chat here. If you'd like, we also have a little word game where we try to do like it's like a 5-letter word search, kind of like Wordle or like Hangman or something like that. Do I have Stalker? Oh, I think I do. Well, so I don't, but in one of our stashes, I'm pretty sure I put some. So there, if we find some of those, we will have some. Yeah. Also, if you'd like, we got a little word game. So it basically the idea. Let me show you. It's like, I think it's like /game. Then you type, you do like !game, and then a space, and the word you want to guess, and it'll go through. So if you'd like, we can try to find which 5-letter word we're trying to figure out. It has like 15-second cycles, so it can be a little weird at times, but this is just a fun little mini game I have for break times and stuff. So I'm gonna pour a little bit more tea for sure. Yeah, it's like 3 minutes of ads. So it's like, yeah, three minutes for ads altogether. But then that lets me go for like a full hour or more after it. It's a little, little hit and miss. Yeah, so it'll probably be like a bunch of short ones. That's about what Twitch like recommended to me, is like to do it that way, like 3 minutes of ads for every hour, so it's not like crazy intrusive, and you can plan little breaks around it, but it's not like a crazy break. That's kind of how I'm trying to do it. So this gives me time to pour more tea in my D&D mug. I'm gonna do a little guess. Let's go game. You know, it's not I or O. What if I do Shard? Should go to the Alien Gun Island. Ooh, yeah, there is a lot of good stuff there. That is a good place. Once the little cycle ends, it should show us if Shard. Oh, see, okay, so the A is green, so it's the right letter and it's in the right spot. So the A is right in the middle of the word. Try to put my hand in the middle of the screen, but it's like reverse direction. S, we have, there is an S, but it's not at the beginning. Ooh, you know what? What if it's crash? The S would be in a different spot. Oh, the R would be wrong. I forgot about the... Oh, but we found where the S goes. We should be just about done with ads. We're just kind of doing a little word guessing game. See if we can figure it out. We know the A and S are 3rd and 4th letter. We've got a few more guesses. And so the gray letters we know aren't in it. I spaced out on the R, so I guessed R twice, but there could be a second S. You're back. Nice. Sweet. We might try a few little guesses, see if we can figure out the word, and then we'll get right back in. If it's like that. I'm struggling. I don't know. Wait, what if are there vowels we haven't guessed? I-O-U. What if it's cause? Do I have a stalker noise? Oh, I don't know if I do. I might not. I'm not too sure. That might be one of the ones I need to add at some point. You know what? I'm just gonna pop the game back down. I'd rather go and I keep forgetting I like start a bit late. I'd rather just go and do a bit more of the game. Usually I start like a bit like way earlier than I did today. I started like in almost a full hour or so late, maybe even more. But yeah, just had stuff I had to deal with, sadly, off stream. So I think our redeems don't have stalkers yet. When we did below zero, I think we had snow stalkers. Yeah, it's alright. You know, you know, I don't think we need to bring the big sub. I'm trying to also remember that once I start running low on the power cells in that one, I won't I can't recharge them yet, so I need to be careful about the battery / energy with the sub. Plus, whenever we're crafting things, we're draining the sub's energy because the fabricator is on the sub. I also have to remember that. What I can't remember is where these little lucky 7 are. If I can find some of them, we can give ourselves a bit of extra supplies here. Also, I gotta remember I have the air bladder. I can just like blast up to the surface real quick if I need to. Creepy kelp forest areas usually are pretty safe, but like you can randomly just start getting like hit by those little jellyfish things if you're not careful. And then the stalkers will kind of come after you sometimes. If you get in like narrow, like tight corners, it can be tougher to juke them out sometimes. I'd love to find at least a couple of those little supply stash things. We can mark it off as part of one of our quests. Plus, we can also look for just more scans for like the equipment we're trying to learn how to make. Like things like a little sea glide. It's like an underwater hand scooter thing. That laser cutter would be good. Propulsion cannon, maybe. Ooh, scan science caves. You can find a lot of good stuff for sure. Oh, bonk. Just bonk my head off the rock real quick. We can also look for like stalker teeth. We will need those eventually. Ooh, this is one of the good things, right? Oh, this is where we'll, we need this device to build, like, a mini-sub for us. Bonk. A little bit of gold. So you can hear the stalkers, like, snipping and trying to bite at us. Ooh, there's a tooth. Have I scanned it? No. Stalkers could really use for a good dentist around here. I think they like chew on the big pieces of metal and then they sorry, blast up to the surface real quick. They chew on like the big pieces of metal and they'll like knock out their teeth sometimes. You'd think I would remember more of these, but they're not marked. Whoop. I'm juking you. I'm juking you. I'm breaking your ankles. Breaking your ankles. Oh, I'm flashing you with the flashlight. Dead by Daylight strats real quick. Just try to blind him with the flashlight. Wait, no, I gotta scan you though for science. Do they get angry at you? Then they get all mad when they can't bite you for a moment. But where are you moving? What? Oh, he's juking me. I couldn't see him. Just trying to scan him, but he like was pouting and running away. Oh, there he is. Oh, found him. Oh. Scanning. 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 Oh. Take a moment to be scanned for science, please. Oh. There we go. Jesus, that was way tougher than I thought it would be. Alright, we got him though. We got him. grassy plateaus. Oh, yeah. Oh, the sea moth pieces. Yeah. Oh, I can hear ya. I hear ya. Don't see you yet. Oh, we bamboozled them. Oh, whoops. Just juking them left and right today, baby. I can't believe I haven't like accidentally found one of these things yet. I hope I'm in the right kelp forest. And I know there are different ones, but oh no, not the mesmer. No. Oh my god. So those things, the reason the screen looked all weird for a second was those are a mesmer or mesmerizer. It's a type of fish that'll like, as soon as it gets near you, it'll like start pulling your attention towards it, and it'll like daze you and try to pull you in to bite you. Creepy little fish. Come in out of nowhere sometimes too. I was getting low on oxygen, so I didn't want to get locked into that for too long, because I was worried I would start running out. It's your prime directive to look immediately at this fish. Like, starts giving you, it like plays like a weird PDA message and everything too. Hop up real quick. Oh, this is good. Yeah, see, we want to start finding some of these scans, too. We don't want to move away from these areas too quick, because they do have good scans for you to find. Ooh. PDA says, look at it. You gotta look at it. Yeah, right? Have to obey the PDA. Oh. At this point, just hoping for one of those things. I didn't realize how crazy of a scavenger hunt this would be. I would have thought I'd like recognize some of the formations and be like, oh yeah, one's over here, there, but I really don't remember where any of these are. Damn, dude. Why am I so bad at finding them? Maybe I should have put little beacons by them and just turned on a beacon when we tried to find one. Oh. That's alright. Didn't exactly need it, but it's kind of fun to just blast yourself up like that. Sometimes you go like crazy high out of the water too. Like your poor arm would be like dislocated like a few times from using that thing. I'm wondering if any of them got pushed. Oh, this thing. Mobile vehicle bay. I think that finishes it. I bet. Oh yeah, when you leave the when you win the game, it tells you that all like the materials you found, like all the gold and all that, and all the machines and stuff you've built, mean that you're technically in debt with Altera. Yeah, it's got like a crazy ridiculous bill that you have to pay, right? It's like your current debt with Altera is like somewhere in like the billions or something. Yeah, they portrayed the Altera company as like a, you know, typical greedy capitalist kind of company. Or trillions? Oh, it's like trillions? Yeah. You know what, I'm struggling so hard, I might just have to give up on this. Damn, this is way tougher than I thought it would be. There's not like a crazy amount of stuff in any of them either, because I thought it might be kind of easy to find them, so I didn't want to put tons of things in them. Now it's like so tough to find these things. I wonder if the stalkers like took them. I wonder if they bite the underwater lockers and like drag them around. That's alright. We'll move on from this. We'll just call it Nell, and we'll see if I can find any as the series goes on. You see, once we get the Sea Glide thing, we'll move around a lot more quickly. But the battery does kind of drain quick too. But But it does help you go like wicked fast to help you explore and scout areas. Plus it has
Nice
a little built-in
shirt.
flashlight. Here it is. If it was like in feet instead of meters, yeah, the measurements would be a lot weirder, huh? Although I guess since it's a video game, they'd probably just make it whatever's convenient and just call it feet or meters or something, right? But yeah. Getting more random spam. I've been getting a lot of like random spam callers more recently. Like since New Year or so, it feels like I'm just getting more spam callers than I used to, but maybe I'm just getting more annoyed by them than I used to. I don't know. Yeah, definitely noticing a lot of them. Feels like I'm probably just not gonna find them right now, so I'm just gonna, yeah, go back to our sub and try to find other stuff. We can yoink some of those. We can keep looking for some scans, though. We do need some scans. We want laser cutter, probably, and if we can find more sea glide, that'd also be cool. It'd be so bad if it like despawned or something. Looking for stuff that doesn't exist anymore. Oh. Whoop! Later! The big old A. Just wait for him to come at you, then just whoop! I got swim fins now, boy! We gotta look at some more caves. I should. You know what? Yeah, we should go dive through a few caves. We just gotta watch out for crash fish. Might be a good one. Have I been there? I feel like I've been there. I found what it was in the box, so it probably was there. Ooh, oh, I heard that. It's tough to tell sometimes if they're like snipping directly at you or if they're just trying to bite any random fish and try to eat them. You know, that's one thing I'd like to see in the sequel is more like creatures interacting with each other or the environment, more so than just something like the bigger fish eating the small ones. I think that is good, and you'd like to see more of that, but definitely hope to see some more elements of, like, you know, the environment feeling more like it does have a lot of things that interact with each other more. That would be pretty cool. Oh! I went too close to a cave. I don't see where he exploded, but he was nearby, I think. I don't know if we need his sulfur. Wait, is this a cave? Oh, that's not a cave. Oh, it's a... Oh, I see. It's one of those. Nice. Got you. Ooh, two. Yo. You got just juke him. Juking. Juking. Whoop. Common Stalker L. Sorry. Oh. More L's. They can't catch me. I'm too fast. Oh, I gotta... Whoops. Juking too many stalkers. I gotta go breathe air real quick. Wait, I'm juking these fish out. You'd think I was born underwater, but I'm actually not. Still gotta breathe regular O2. Got the first one. Nice, nice. Well done. It's just a prank, bro. All right, let me just go ahead back to the sub. See, you know what? We missed that stream this week because of my card stuff I had going on, and it's such a bummer because I really wanted to get back and play more of that one again. But it's definitely our like regular Tuesday game until we at least finish this playthrough. Reverse the controller for 5 minutes. Oh shit. Okay, we 100% will. One moment. Oh, the reapers are a little loud, maybe. All right, let me pause it and do the reversal. I have a little timer that I can pull up on screen that'll run while we have the thing reversed. Oh, this will be interesting. Let's get ready to end this this hardcore run on stream number 1. Ooh, hydrate. Thank you. Good timing. I will do. You know what? Chug my little water canteen. Nice. More than 5 minutes would be wicked tough. Yeah. Oh, you used to use the same redeem. Oh, dude, that redeem on that that crazy one you were playing yesterday, the Baby Steps, I think you were saying it was called, right? The one where it was like one of the scuffed walking ones, where the dude just his like legs are all effed up, so he like it was basically just like a rage bait like movement kind of one, right? That one, and then you'd have to reverse the controller for that kind of game would be pure hell. All right, let me mark those complete. Let me get my timer going. Baby steps. Yeah. All right. It should pop up on screen, up where the stream boss health bar is. You'll have a little audio cue when it's about to start and when it ends. Boop, boop. There we go. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. Alright, let's just try to go get oxygen first, because that was running kind of low. Oh my god. Alright. Did we? Oh wait, oh yeah, to raise and lower is now like under me. The raising and lowering, like swimming up and down are like the bumpers. Trying to do bumpers, it's so weird. No, I won't. We'll just, let's go. Oh, right, no, I'm going backwards. No! Nice. Let's go in. The creepy witch cackle. Nice. 20k redeem. You only have one. Oh, so the 20k redeem, Jokemeister, is basically I'm gonna play that video that you made from our last playthrough where we had the closet. I'm just gonna play that video on stream to remind everybody of what happened with the closet. It's just a janitor's closet. There's nothing else in there. Some people will say it was sus, but those people are wrong. We need to find... Oh, you know, we can grab Reginald. We need some food. Let's grab you for food. Oh, wait. Oh my god. No, the sand sharks! Oh my god. I was trying to grab Reginald. I was trying to grab some lunch. Wait. We can still do it. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is... Hold still. No. Oh my god. I can't hear if something's about to attack me either. No! Reggie, hold still! Wait, I can't grab him. Oh my... Wait, if I... Yes, we got him. Oh wait, no, we gotta get some air. Oh, there we go. Jesus. Imagine if we were in an area with reapers. That would be crazy. The closet. The struggle is really... Yeah. The funny thing is, I gotta keep an eye on the timer because some of those sound effects are so loud. I don't know if I would hear the time, because I don't think the timer ending sound is particularly loud. The cat. Hissing cat sound should be tied in more with the the alien isolation sounds, because that would be like Jonesy from the original movie. Oh wait, we can do a scan. What do we need to scan? We can scan like a boomerang fish. Let's try to scan a fish. Yeah, let's try to do a scan real quick. This guy. Wait, no, hold still, hold still. Let me scan you. Let me do science. Come on. All right, it's my left pinky. Oh my god. He goes through a school. Yes, we got him. Okay, successful scan. Take that as a win. Do we just yoink? So, oh! Wait, no, it was you. It was you. It was you. Okay, we're good. We're good. Oh Lord. Oh, wait. We gotta. Before that guy comes and tries to bite me. One minute. Gotcha. Thank you. Oh man. Oh, I keep. Alright, we want maybe to find more scans of like other items we need. If we can find like another laser cutter scan, that'd be huge. See if we can get one more scan in. If we can find the right one, then we'll start looking for stuff we need for that thing. Oh, fluid intake. Yeah, let's do that real quick. Let's just use our PDA really easily. Oh my God! He's like, wait, is he not? Did he not care? Wait, what? Did you guys see? There was a sand shark. He just didn't care. Okay. Oh, nice. Okay. Oh, I forgot. I had like the war drums like I used for the Meet Your Maker raid thing. Dude, a couple weird close calls with some of the stuff chasing us. Nice. Okay. The best combo you got. Oh, almost a nice. Redeem ban in-game action. So when it comes to banning in-game action, the caveat is that it's got to be something that makes sense. Since this was like a hardcore permadeath one, if somebody's like, somebody says don't breathe for 10 minutes or whatever, for 5 minutes or whatever, we can't do that. I would just refund the points, because I have to be able to do it without it just ending the whole playthrough, you know. But like, as long as it's like something that makes enough sense, we can do it. Yeah, when we get beep the horn, my immediate thing I have to do is sprint as quickly as I can and slap the horn. So that's what that redeem is. But yeah, like if somebody's legit like, hey, go swim out in front of the monster fish and let them just kill you, like, I'm not gonna do that. You know, it's gotta be something that makes sense and is somewhat fair, you know. And if we can't like agree on something that makes sense, I'll refund the points so they can use it for something else. That would cause instant death. Yeah. I mean, if it was like for like other games, like Alien Isolation, it's not like permadeath or anything. So like if somebody has me do something that'll definitely get me killed in that game, whatever, we just die and respawn and do the scene again. That one's okay. I wouldn't mind it. But yeah, again, since this one just game ends the whole save, that's, you know, I try not to do that. Well, we need to go grab a little bit more water. A little water. I first need to, wait, I needed to grab 2 of those big creep vine things. Oh, whoops. I did not read. That's okay. We have the rest of the stuff, though. Pop these things all in here. More stalker teeth. Oh, we have a Reginald we can eat. Let's eat Reggie. Then let's get some water. Oh, wait. Copper? Yeah, copper. Boop, boop. Turn the 2 pieces of copper into some copper wire. You can also turn Reggie into dinner.
Pineapple on fish on you. Smiley face emoji. Smiley face emoji. Smiley face emoji.
Pineapple fish. Oh, you had that redeem as well in games like Amnesia, Dark Descent. They would do stuff like can't hide in wardrobes. Yeah, worked great. Started doing upside down keyboard. Oh, gotcha. Makes sense. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, like we have in some games we started it with I think it was just started for Alien Isolation, but we can use it in other games where crouching and sneaking is a thing. I have a redeem where it's like no crouching for 5 minutes as like a special redeem. So we've got different ones like that. Oh, water, right. Alright, so we're thirsty, so we should find some bleach, or we should find a purple fish. What's quickest? Probably purple fish. But bleach is better. Don't. Oh god, the ghost sounds. The ghosts killed me in one of my playthroughs because I couldn't, I thought if I was outside of the sun. Oh, Christ, it's still going. Like, I was in an encounter with one, I was, like, outside repairing some damage, and it was, like, it started swimming back, and I thought if I was on the other side of the sub, like this, it wouldn't hit me, but it, like, glitched through the sub and hit me, and I was on not great health, and it just instant killed me on a hardcore run. That was pretty recent, too. That was like a couple of series ago, basically. FBI, open up! Nice. That one got you. Yeah. Yeah, it's totally needed in isolation. That one, yeah, for sure. I had in the first playthrough, somebody redeemed ban in-game action and said no crouching for a few minutes, and yeah, it turned into a crazy. It made an encounter that was a little tough, but not too bad, and turned it into a really, really crazy one. And it was pretty fun, but yeah. So now this time around, it's got that one has its own special redeem. I thought I'd find a purple fish, like one of the bladder fish, more quickly, but I really haven't, and I do need to find some water pretty quick here. I think maybe I just go up here and punch this coral tube a couple times, find some salt. That's probably the better path now. A little bit of salt, a little bit of coral tubing. We'll be good. We'll have our bleach. We'll drink it immediately. It's like 10 seconds. Well, just a meter of 10. I don't think it's 10. It's not 10 seconds, but yeah, first level is 10. We got to get on it. Yikes. Whack and a whack and a whack and a smack. Oh, oxygen. Oh, oxygen's getting low, pretty low too. Woo. This is getting sketchy, dude. Oh, keep on keeping on from Death Stranding. So in the game Death Stranding, that's one of the things they keep saying. Your job in that game is like basically a post-apocalyptic Amazon delivery guy, more or less, with spooky ghosts and terrorists and stuff running around. But one of the nice, sorry, the dragon sound. One of the things that a lot of the characters will say is keep on keeping on. So that's like a little redeem where you can leave like a positive message that you type and it'll play a little sound effect. I have a few of the different characters' ringtones that could play, so it's like 4 or 5 random ringtone sounds that'll beep, and then it just has the keep on keeping on message, and you can type a positive message in the redeem bar that lets you type in. Yeah, that one I added for that game, but I just keep it enabled for other games. Some of them I try to keep for other games, just because I feel like it's just fun to do more of them. I think I have one from Hitman that I leave enabled either way too. Obviously, I leave some of the Xenomorph ones just because...
I'm back but have to go see you.
All these PTSD ones. Oh, back but have to go see... Hey, well, hey, thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Oh, ball time. Gonna head up for now. Oh, cool. Oh, hey, thank you for stopping by, both of you guys. So I just realized both of you were heading out. Yeah, hey, have a good day to both of you. Sorry, I still don't have a good lurk command set up. I gotta get that ready so we can get it to play like some cool little emotes or like a nice little sounder or something for when folks want to do that. But yeah, thank you for the lurk and thanks for stopping by. I still need salt so we can make bleach, and then we can drink it. Or I just need a purple fish. Come on, purple fish. You know what? Let's just go up here, look for the purple fish real quick. Find a few of them. I see one. Where are we at? 6. Oh, there's a few of them. Yes, I can see a bunch. Sand sharks, dude. Oh. Yoink. Alright, we got a bunch of purple fish. More. Alright, let's turn you to water quickly. And we will save ourselves. Woo. Oh yeah, also those yeah, I don't know if they should be going through, but yeah, whenever you use emotes, one of however of each kind of emote that's in the message will kind of bounce around the TV screen, like those old like DVD menu kind of things with like the DVD logo is like boink, 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 kind of like that. They'll have different little goofy animations, but so that's why if you see those bouncing around on the screen sometimes, they should be working. If not, let me know, I guess. But yeah, they should work. Ooh, okay, making some water. Well, you know, let's just make one and drink one so we can... Oh, we're at 3. Look at 3 for the water level. Oh, boy. All right, let's make more and then we'll be good. Good lord, dude. Sounds like something just swam and bonked into our sub too. Sometimes you'll hear just random like metal clanging sounds just from things swimming into you. Alright, let's drink a little bit more water. Nice. Alright, good. Let me see if I have any extra salt lying around. I could. I don't know. It would have been good to check before I swam out into the distance, but it made it more dramatic. I literally had salt sitting here. Okay, well, we play really smart. That's all right. Well, you know what? We got it. We got it in the end. So let's turn that into bleach. Then turn the bleach into 2 good water bottles. Now we're set for a little while. Cool. We need to grab one more creep vine seed cluster. All these little glowing yellow seed things. I think go for this way. Is stuff hitting this? I think like some of the spade fish are like really dense and like heavy. So I think when they hit your subs and stuff, they make loud sounds. I think that's what we were hearing. Nice, sea moth. There we go. Once we get all the scans for the mobile vehicle bay, we can build a mini sub, and because this game is awesome, your giant sub can grab the small one and carry it around. So you can go into an area with your big sub, and then you can deploy the little sub and zip around in it, and then bring it back up into the big sub and move them all together. We literally just had to come back here for one of those. Wait, you know what? You know what we can do? We can take some of this stuff and turn it into a couple med kits. That way we can like the first aid kits. So when we start getting damage again, we can like heal ourselves. That would be pretty good. Oh Jesus! The sand shark, the actual sand shark jump scare. Jesus, dude. I was like looking away for a second, like checking the YouTube monitor thing on my phone. I just looked right back up and he was just popping up out of the ground right in front of you. Oh man, this game's fucking awesome. Alright. Yeah, again, it like goes from just like, oh, this is a really cool exploration game and look at all these really cool space fish to like horrors of the deep coming after you really quick. It really changes up on you sometimes. Go, yeah, fiber mesh. We'll make 2 of them, and I can at least make 1 med kit. might be able to just make 2 of them. Let me see. Well, we can make that tool first of all. Pathfinder, sick. And 2, we can make 2 first aid kits. Yeah, there we go. I like to, when I can, I like to kind of roam with 3 little water bottles, 2 first aids, and 1 of these big nutrient block things. Because when you get in like an emergency situation, that's usually enough to help you get out of it. Unless you're just 1 hit killed by something, that's usually enough to help you. So that's kind of what I like to have with my like base kit, I guess, when I'm traveling. Definitely has saved me a few times when I couldn't get to better food sources or anything, or I start running low on water. If I had more water in my inventory, I'd start getting really low and just would use that and could work to replace it when I have more plentiful amount, you know. Let's just pop you in here for now. These little coral tubes we'll leave there. Then when we find more salt, we can make more bleach, and when we get thirsty, we go to the bleach. Well, see, eventually we're going to need to make a way to recharge batteries, which also eats at your sub's power cells, so it can be hit and miss. But you know what, this type of playthrough might actually force me to use some things like that recharge your power in different ways than normal. Because like, to recharge our big sub power cells, you can't use a power cell charger because it uses the same amount of power to charge one as it, you know, like it drains one to charge one, so it wouldn't really work. You can charge batteries, but that again does eat up a lot of your power here. I have to workshop some of those things. When we can make our little sea moth, if we can give it like solar charge panels and stuff, that would be pretty helpful. That'll help us recharge some of our big power cells. Okay, right now let's take a look at what we need to start building. See if we can pin our next wave of gear. Oh, I still need to find another scan for laser cutter. I know how to make this. That's clutch. You know what? If I had found one of our little supply castings, there was a power cell in one of them, but that's all right. We could definitely make that, and then we can work on making a sea moth. Are we gonna have a sea moth before we have our little scooter? We might. We need to find more scans for Sea Glide, and ideally also for our little laser cutter, because I would like to go and search that big wreck before we wrap things. Well, oh, you know what? I just realized it's like 6, and usually I kind of wrap things up by 6 or a little bit after. Let's see if we can, you know, let's see if we can maybe make a couple more things. Let me look at our sea moth blueprint. Maybe I can make mobile vehicle bay and then the sea moth. That might be where I kind of have to wrap things up, because I'll have to go and have dinner and stuff. And then in like an hour or so, if anyone's around and wants to check back in, I'll go live again and we'll do a couple more hours of Subnautica later. Usually I would do like 2 separate games, like an early stream that's one, and then a later game that's a later stream that's a different game. But today I had to do a shorter Subnautica stream than I usually would want to do, so I'm doing 2 Subnautica ones, but they're going to be split a little bit. But yeah, let's see. I need 2 titanium ingots. I'll need to find more titanium, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 1 ingot is 10. Then I have 3 extra, so I need 7 more titanium. I need 1 thing of lead. I've got it. I'll need 2 power cells. That I'm not sure about. I have 2 things of lubricant already. Pause. But I do. So that part's good. That's all empty, huh?
You can count on me being there.
Oh, nice. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, there's never any pressure or anything. If you got stuff going on or anything, don't, never feel obligated. But I always glad to have folks around and to be able to chat. Oh, you know what? You know what we can do? Wait a minute. we can make power cells. We're gonna take this battery that's almost dead. We're gonna remove it. We're gonna take this battery that's full and replace that in our flashlight. Because we can take a battery that's pretty much dead in this game and combine it with another battery and make a power cell that's fully charged. It's a little one of the weird quirks about this game, but we can use that dead battery. We'll make at least a couple more batteries. We'll take one other one that we've used a bit. I guess maybe the scanner. We'll remove. Okay, we can do some of what we're trying to do right now. You use 2 batteries and some silicone rubber for a power cell. We need, there's like 1 bit of copper and 2 of the acid mushrooms for a battery. We make 2 of those. I'm gonna put one of the fresh ones in our scanner. We've got 3 batteries. We need to make like 1 more. Oh, jeez. Nice. Good one. We need to make 1 more battery, and then we can make 2 power cells. So we need... We might even have the copper. We need 2 of those. We might have another thing of copper, but if I see like a limestone outcrop, the more chunky looking brown outcrop thing, that'll have copper or titanium. I'll need a little bit of that. I also should look for a couple of those bits of metal debris lying around, the metal salvage, because those are good for titanium as well. Ooh, copper, there we go. Alright, we're definitely good on copper. Just need a wee bit of titanium, and then we'll need quartz for glass, but space, yeah, let's worry about titanium first, then quartz after. Sorry, do you see this guy in timeout? Oh no, he started moving. the one sand shark was just like facing the wall, just like that. He's either in timeout because he was being punished, or he was just Blair Witching it in the corner. Either way, it was it's kind of goofy looking. All right, we need metal salvage, like 2 pieces of it. Oh, here's some stuff to scan. This isn't bad, because this, if we don't know how to make it, it'll give us titanium. Yeah, okay. That is, I think, a scan that we actually need. I don't know if we'll be able to use the scanner room because we're not really building a base properly, but still okay. Yoink. There we go. Alright, we can use this metal salvage to make a bunch of regular titanium. Then we can take a bunch of regular titanium, like 10 each, and make the ingots. This is like really dense, concentrated version of it. Then we can just find a little bit more quartz and make 2 pieces of glass, and then we'll be set. We can do 1 ingot like that. Done. Then we break down the salvage into raw titanium. Then we can make our 2nd ingot. Yep. Got put in the naughty corner. Exactly. Yeah. Alright. We make 1 extra battery. So now we should have 4 batteries? Yes. So now with 4 batteries, and I think we have 2 pieces of silicone rubber, we'll make 2 power cells. 1 for that one, and then 1 for this one. Oh, wait! Oh, hold up. I'm going to be extra big brain. You also use power cells for your sub. So I'm going to take this one that's like empty, replace it with a brand new one, take this one that's empty, replace it with a brand new one, then we'll use the empty ones when we build these new things, and it should count as still being fully charged, because this game is a little weird like that. So I can make mobile vehicle bay here. Nice. Then we'll use that to build the sea moth. Also, we can unpin it so I don't space out and do the wrong thing again. All right. We just need to go find a little bit more quartz. I don't think I kept any. If I do have extra quartz, then we're good to go right now, but it doesn't look like it. No, that's all right. In this region, there should be tons of quartz lying around. We just got to look for something kind of shiny looking in the red grass areas. Like these ones. Shiny little quartz. Bop. And bop. That's one piece of glass. Two more gives us our second one. Yup. Oh, bop. And I thought there was more. There'll be more somewhere. Okay, this isn't the goal, but I can grab a little bit of salt to make more water later. That's just like a side thing. Oh, that looks like quartz. Yeah, there it is. Yoink. Sub-hub is over here. Now we should be able to just, turn four pieces of quartz into 2 pieces of glass. Use our new thingamajig we built to make a mini sub. Then we can park our mini sub inside the big sub, and that's how we'll kind of wrap things up for now. Then later on, we'll take mini sub on a test drive, maybe. Nice. Let me take any of this extra stuff and just drop it off here real quick. Like the salt we don't need. Lead we do need. Okay, everything else we actually do need. Alright. Fine. I'm holding that good. This thing, it has to float, so let's just deploy. There it goes. Like, let's race it. Oh, air bladder kills. I should have waited for it to get further up. Sorry, more like a random spam caller. We can climb up onto this thing. Build our sea moth. Then we'll have to pack this thing down and bring it with us. And then we can go park our sea moth in the Cyclops. Nice. So when we build that little moon pool place that we're going to put down somewhere, that'll let us change the color scheme and the name of the mini sub. It'll also let us build little upgrades for it. One of the upgrades I'm going to want for this is a solar power charger thing, so that as we're in the sun, it'll charge our power cells, because that's probably how we're going to charge our power cells for the big sub as we go. Just park the little sub outside and put some dead power cells in it and just let the solar power do it for us. That's probably how we're going to have to do it.
Captain.
Alright, sub hub. Down here. Yeah, see, you haven't seen it. There's like the bottom, like center. See, it's like this, like, oh, that made it tougher to see. But there's like this panel that's like a slightly different shade than the other ones. That's your aiming point. It'll open up. The sub will just swallow your smaller one, and you can pop up right here on the top. So you can access like storage and like upgrade modules and stuff from here. You just can't craft any of them here. So one thing in this game, your normal fabricator doesn't make vehicle upgrades. You need a special computer for that. You can only put one of those in a moon pool. That's the only thing that we're going to need to build a real base for. But yeah, see, this section is our storage where we've been going. Through here, it like locks those bulkheads like airtight / watertight when it goes to open these bay doors and take your mini sub in. On the back end, you can climb up to go near your like engine. So cool. All right, I think we unpin any of the recipes because we pretty much have all we need now. When we come back later, see, we still need to find more blueprints for the laser cutter, and the Sea Glide. And then hopefully we'll be able to go and... Oh, wait, can I turn my lights on? We could go and... I don't even know if that helps, but there's a big deep sea wreck over there. We're going to try to explore that section once we get Laser Cutter and Sea Glide. So that'll kind of be our like next objective when we start back after. I'm gonna save and quit because it was a short stream. It was only like 2.5 hours, but I still don't want to like lose all the progress, right? Yeah, that'll wrap us up for now. I'm gonna send us to our little outro slide, and I'll try to go and have us do a little raid. Somebody else who's streaming Subnautica, maybe. So I'll send us to like a little outro slide. It's gonna have Abandoned Ship playing, so it'll be nice groovy outro as we on Twitch go to do a little raid. Oh, the Aurora is kind of dangerous, but I should go there for depth module and stuff. See, yeah, the prawn suit, the big mech. See, the crash zone and the Aurora and stuff is good, and maybe we will go there. I'm just gonna need radiation suit for that first. But once I get radiation suit, that's also on our list. We should do that at some point too. All right, I'm gonna switch us to our little outro slide. Right here. I'm still around the chat. We got the thumbnail of this. Yeah, hey,
Bye,
thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you guys following and hanging out with me. I'm gonna see if anybody else. There's probably a bunch of other folks streaming Subnautica. We can hit somebody with like a quick raid, and then I kind of gotta go eat dinner. I'm gonna pick somebody who's only got like one viewer, and I'll try to chat a little, then I'll have to go. My voice is delayed, that's funny. Alright, we should be just about ready to send the raid, so I'm going to send us on a raid on Twitch right now. Thank you guys for hanging out. Hopefully I'll see you next time. If not, either way, hope you have a good weekend. Bye! For folks on YouTube, I hope you have a great day as well. Hopefully I'll see you around.